Hey guys, welcome back to another Reading Your Comments video. I'm Wade, Lord Minion 777, and it's almost 4 in the morning. I'm kind of sleepy, but I want to get some content out for you. So, let's start by reading your comments. Zen and Cyril says, love your content, it's always fun. This just made me happy. I think this was from Gmod Deathrun, the Ice World map, if I remember correctly. And I'm glad. I only posted 2 videos at the time that this was done. It was either the culling or the Deathrun. I think this was the Deathrun. But yeah, no, I have a lot of fun playing with the guys, and playing Gary's mod is a lot of fun. I'm very fortunate that I've got several groups of people I can play with. You know, I got D-Live and N2N and such. I've got Pat, Gar, JP, and obviously Mark, Bob, and Jack. I play with Molly now. I have a great group of people around me that I get to play games with. And, you know, I do solo stuff too, which is fun, but I definitely have more fun bouncing stuff around with other people. So it's nice. So I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. Our next comment is from Jolly Green Ginger. I like the green giant picture you got there. I used to be called the Green Giant, even though I was not green. Obviously, I wasn't green when I was younger, believe it or not, everybody. Wow, big revelations for Wade in this comments video. This is my favorite channel. Does anyone know when the next Reading Your Mail is? Right now! It would have been posted yesterday, which was May the 4th, but being as it was May the 4th, I wanted to get a Star Wars video out, which bumped this back a day. There'll be a mail video coming out the next day or two as well, but I wanted to stop by the P.O. Box and get more mail out. I have some family in the current. They're not in the water, believe it or not. Believe it or not is apparently my phrase of the night. I'm tired, don't judge me. I have some family that are moving, so their moving has kind of hit my schedule a little bit, as well as just different things that have come up. I've seen some friends that I hadn't been seeing lately, and everything kind of got postponed and thrown into a blender this week. But I'm starting to get back on track. There will be a mail video coming out soon. Reading Your Comments will be back to normal on Wednesdays or whatever. Hopefully one day I'll have a schedule that works, so I don't know. I guess throw a dart at a calendar and your guess is as good as mine. I try. I really do. But I'm a failure when it comes to plans and schedules. That's just a fact of Wade. Fact of Wade. I should make a movie called that. Would you watch it if I did? No? Yeah. Kind of a boring title. Needs work. Oh boy. Metazoxin Dexel says, Wade, I still think you should do multiple lives per run so you can get a bit further into the map without death. Just pitying you and letting you walk ahead to later traps. That's not a bad idea. So the idea here is on Deathrun, instead of just running through and then like Death saying, go ahead, get through the first few traps, what you do is you like respawn yourself. So you give yourself, I don't know, like maybe 3 lives, 4 lives or something. I don't know how many lives you do. But for each death run you make, instead of, you know, killing everyone restarting, each person called Death would be Death long enough for every player that's running to survive 3 or 4 lives. So if you die, you respawn yourself, you die again, you respawn yourself, and then you're done. Everyone gets that chance. So that way each run you make it further into the map than, you know, just having to restart and go from the beginning. It's an interesting concept. I'll have to think about that. I don't see a huge difference between that and letting people run on. But I suppose for continuity's sake and allowing Death to stay Death a little bit longer, it might be a good idea. I'll see how it works in practice or how other people feel about it, but it's an interesting concept, not a bad idea. Greg Hardwick, Greg the Panda 222, says, thank you, Wade, you are helping me in the best way possible. I broke my arm and then got really sick, but watching your videos made me laugh, and laughter is the best medicine. The first time I read this comment, I thought it said, I broke my arm and then got really sick watching your videos. And I was like, oh my god, you broke your arm and got sick from watching my videos? What have I done to the world? But then I realized I'm an idiot and I missed the entire word but. I missed the but. But laughter is definitely the best medicine. No, I agree. I like to say it this way. It takes a lot of intelligence to be as stupid as I am. I don't act stupid, but sometimes the jokes I make are so bad, but I know they're bad because I've intentionally thought it through. I'm like, what is this joke I can tell? What is this pun I can make that will make everybody cringe? Aha! So, I don't know. I don't always utilize my intelligence in games. I like to just let my IQ drop and have fun and be stupid and silly, because I like laughing. You know, I could sit here and ponder philosophy and serious issues and politics and all these things if I wanted to, but I have a lot more fun just cutting loose and laughing. So I'm glad I could help you out too, Greg. Thank you for watching, because seeing you guys watch and comment makes my day better. Even the 10 firsts I get. At least they're comments. Where are the rest of you at? Why aren't you commenting, huh? So many of you guys will watch this video. About what? I'm going to assume more than 100 people will watch this video, but there'll probably be 1 to maybe 400 comments. Where are you, silent majority? I'm gonna find you. Not really. But I do appreciate the comments and stuff, guys. It's nice getting feedback from you. But I'm also one of those people that doesn't always comment whenever I watch something, so I guess I can't talk. I'm getting better about it, though. Kaylin Wilson says, hey, Wade, if you want to swap inventory slots, this is for the culling, go to the item you want to swap and hold it in your hands, then press and hold the number which corresponds to the inventory slot you want it in. Easier than dropping and swapping. Lol, 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 lol. That is actually very good and useful advice, because it's really nerve-wracking, like, well, here's my good sword, there's my good pepper spray, there's my med kit, let's pick it up in this order. I didn't know you could do that. So, hold it in your hands, then press and hold the number which corresponds. Fascinating. Very simple. Probably should have thought to try it, but I didn't. Thank you, Kaylin Wilson. I appreciate the help. Hopefully I remember to utilize it. Samuel L. Shepard says, when you search a locker or something, can you close it back so the next person who comes along will waste time searching them, so that it'd be one more person with less, giving you a little bit more chance? The answer is no to that. I'm 99% sure when you open items, when you open lockers and such in the culling, you cannot close them back. You can close like bathroom stall doors and doors, but you can't close individual lockers and such. Or I think more people would do that to trick people, because I've never seen it done. I feel like I've tried it, and I think I was told you can't do it. But if you could, that would add a whole nother, tactic to the game. It would be very annoying to go search a building thinking it hadn't been searched, which is probably why they do it, to make it fair. Because if somebody walks in, they don't want them wasting all of their time searching an already searched building. But it would be an interesting addition, I suppose. Daniel Kuros says, hashtag under par and better than Gar. There aren't many games I can hear that about. But I will take it. Gar is actually a very talented gamer, and don't tell him I said that, but he is just naturally good at a lot of games. So whenever you manage to best him at one, it feels extra special, because it's just something that doesn't happen very often. Either he gets like into the game and he like goes out of his way to play it a lot, and then by the next time you guys play it together, he's like 20 or 30 levels above you, or if you're competing against him, he just wrecks you, because he's just good at games. So golf with friends, whenever I can set up a good challenge and just crush him, there's just something extra special about that victory. No offense, Gar. You're good at games. I complimented you. But it does feel good to beat you at them whenever knowing that you're good at them. Makes me feel validated as a gamer. It really be like that. Nice picture. Says, oh wait, it's kind of, is that the face? I tried. Is anyone counting how many times Wade says, oh my goodness? No, probably not. I try not to curse the best I can, and there's a certain phrase, which is abbreviated GDI, that I try to say a lot. So instead of saying like, oh my god, or god, I try to go with oh my goodness, which I actually picked up, I think, from watching some of James and Kutra, Jordan, or Uberhexernova and Jordan play Far Cry. After Pat and I did some Far Cry, well, whatever. Watching them play Far Cry, I know Jordan says oh my goodness because he doesn't curse very often, and I think I picked it up from him. But I try my best not to say certain phrases. At this point, it's out of habit. That phrase I just don't like, and sometimes I do say it and I don't like saying it, so I always feel bad when I say that one. But out of respect for the fact that I haven't cursed in the past much on my channel, I try not to, even though I occasionally slip up. I do curse in real life. Sometimes I curse like a sailor. Drunk Minecraft and on Mark's channel and stuff, I curse a lot more freely. But being when I first started my channel, I was very timid and kind of hesitant to curse. I've tried to keep it that way because my viewers kind of expect that from me at this point. So that's why I say things like, oh my goodness. And I don't know, that's just kind of like one of those go-to things in my mind to avoid saying whatever it is that's naturally coming to my mind, which is probably a lot worse than that. There are certain games like Move or Die where I want to say things a lot worse than oh my goodness. Believe me. Halo Exodus says, close to 1 million. Anybody pumped? Pump it up, pump it up. It's really exciting. It's really amazing to think that we're coming to that figure of subscribers on the channel. We just hit 100 million channel views not that long ago. And even that number is just mind-blowing. It's like 100 million times somebody has watched one of my videos. And I mean, you know, any combination of them. But I've been doing this for 2 years hardcore. I've been technically posting for about 3 to 4 years now. But in that amount of time, 100 million people have clicked to watch one of my videos. And, you know, you can compare it to channels like, you know, the Marks and Jacks and Pewds of the world and stuff and say, well, they've got billions of views and things like that. But there's always a bigger fish unless you're, you know, Pewds. There's always somebody you can compare yourself to and put yourself down if you try to compare to them. And I don't care to do that. My individual accomplishments are my own. But to me, this channel has always been about what, you know, you guys and I have accomplished together. And the fact that you guys have stuck around and watched that many things, that many stupid things that I've posted, is very astonishing and humbling to think about. 1 million subscribers, 100 million channel views, all of these things. For somebody who as a kid just could not get enough of the spotlight to actually, you know, have a career where I can sit here in it and talk to a camera and play games and stuff, it's just it's a dream come true. And I have you guys to thank for that. So I am pumped. I'm trying to let it all go to my head or whatever, because at the end of the day, you know, tomorrow you guys could all leave my channel, never watch what I post ever again, and then what's my ego gonna do for me when I'm alone with it? So I'm trying to get the ego about it. But I am definitely very, very excited and very thankful to have you guys and that I've had you all for the ride so far. You know, the channel's changed a little bit over the years. I've learned what I like to play, what, you know, you guys like to watch, and I've tried to find a good balance of that. I've tried different things that have worked. Some have worked, some haven't worked. There's some series I go back to occasionally and redo. There's some that I start and then don't continue. And it's not like I intentionally don't want to finish games for you or anything, but I do look at how many of you guys are watching, how many of you guys like and comment on things, because it does matter to me what you guys want to see. Because I get addicted to games sometimes. For example, Factorio and like Guild of Dungeoneering and stuff like that. I would love to just sit and play those for hours upon hours upon hours. But if you guys don't want to watch them, there's no reason for me to do that and post them. I can just go play them on my own time. So I do care what you guys want to see. Because this channel has never been about just me. It's about us, the community, and myself. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to post what I want to post, I suppose. But your feedback means a lot. So thank you, Halo Exodus, and all those out there who have subscribed and are still watching my videos today. It's hard to believe how far we've come from me not even posting a video for a while to posting, I guess, almost 1,500 videos now, somewhere around there, 1,400 or 1,500 videos, 100 million channel views, and over 850,000 subscribers. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Those numbers are mind-blowing. And like I said, I could compare them to the 12 million or 10 million of Mark or Jack or whatever, but even if I did, you know, I mean, it's like, what, a 12th, a 20th, something like that. That's not bad, considering I feel like my friends are, both in the top 100 in the world. So when you're trying to compare to that, I mean, if you can say you're that close, that says something about the fact that people like watching what I do. So Whoo-wee. It kills me when people comment and say, why doesn't this guy have more subscribers? Because, I mean, I suppose I could, and I probably will. Every day we're growing. The channel's growing by, you know, hundreds of, if not thousands of people a day. But we already have accomplished so much together, and it's so easy to overlook that and compare to the bigger ones or whatever, but there's no need to. It just, think about 850,000 people, 100 million views, nearly 1 million subscribers, 1,500 videos, 400 comments per video. I mean, these are crazy things to think about. It's crazy. So, thank you guys. And sorry for rambling there, but that's just something I guess I had a lot to say about. Porky Means Business, great name, says, is it bad that I get a weird sadistic pleasure by watching Gar fail repeatedly? No. Patrick and JP and I do too. Also, Wade's eagle was epic. Golf with friends. He should make his famous noise every time he gets a birdie or an eagle. Now let me word it this way. I don't like seeing Gar fail as much as I like it when we beat him. Let me put it that way. Now, Gar and Patrick and JP and I play a lot of co-op type stuff, and I want us all to succeed there. Gar does a lot of solo stuff. I want him to succeed there. I want Gar to succeed in life. But in Move or Die, or Golf with Friends, or something where we're competing, it is nice to come out on top. Because as I was talking about that earlier, just Gar's good at things. And when you can beat someone who's good, it's like beating, I don't know, me at basketball. Or, no, let me say, I'm actually pretty good at basketball. Or at least I used to be. It's like beating me at soccer versus beating, I don't know, Mia Hamm at soccer. You know, you take someone who's really gifted in the sport and you beat them. It feels like a bigger accomplishment than taking me, who's never played, and beating me at it. Because it's like, what does that show you? So whenever you beat someone that's good at games, it feels good. So get wrecked, Gar. James Vargas asks, wait, is JP 18 yet? Yes, he is. JP is, as of the last week or two, a legal adult. It's a sad day for all the uncomfortable jokes we made, because now I guess I can't go to prison for making them. Now I just look weird and creepy, but I guess that's okay. I don't know. JP likes to spout off, as you guys know, sentences that make me go at the camera a lot. So those jokes just naturally pop up around him because of the way he is and the things he says. But now he is a legal adult, which is horrifying because I still think of him as a kid because I met him when he was a lot younger. So, I don't know, it's strange. Getting old is weird, especially whenever you have a young audience, or, you know, you have nephews or a younger brother or friends that are younger and you see them reaching these age milestones and it's like, wait, you're 18, but you were 9 when I turned 30. I'm not even 30 yet. I will be, though. Oh, God. So, yes, JP is 18. How do I find a question like this and still manage to ramble on it? I don't know. I'm a talker. ZX Gaming says, Happy Wheels looks laggy on this video. His face cam's smooth, so I don't think it's on my end of the video. I couldn't tell you. I've not noticed lag whenever I've been playing it, so perhaps the recording software had some issues or something. I've not seen that many comments talking about that. I used to get a lot of comments from people saying my Gmod looked laggy, which was weird too, because it never felt laggy on my end. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll look into it, I guess, but I'm not sure what would be causing that. Alright, Sam Williams says, it's okay, Wade. My favorite number is red too. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who has a brain fart. Also, cute dog. I got nothing to say. You guys know I say stupid things, so Sam just happened to call me out on one. Well, they said their favorite number is red, so I guess they didn't call me out so much as agree with me. So Sam, be prepared to be called out as well. Get wrecked. Together. Fist bump. That was a fist bump, not a punch to the face. Just so you know, you're supposed to bump back. If I punched you in the face, it was an accident. Evan Anderson says, well, Wade, I wish you luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for making quality content on YouTube. Did I say I was leaving YouTube? I don't even remember the reference to this. Was this about... I can't remember what this comment was on now. I'm sticking with YouTube, though. I got nothing else. I got no other talents. I'm not even talented at this. I guess I could go back to philosophy or law or something, but I don't really want to at this point. I have so much fun where I'm at. It's like, it's hard to imagine another career at this point, which is something I'm going to have to imagine because eventually I'm going to be old and gross and you guys won't want to watch my stuff anymore. It'll come to a point where either you guys will grow up and move on, or else the next young hot thing will come up and you guys will be like, I could be watching Greg Beautiful, or I could be watching Lord Minion. Greg Beautiful it is. So, you know, there'll come a time where I'll be outdated and left behind in the YouTube world, or I'll, you know, I don't know, not be as entertaining or something, or I don't know, something will happen. I will eventually probably have to have another career. That's just the way the world is. But, you know, I'm going to enjoy this ride as long as it lasts. But thank you for watching and allowing me to make quality content on YouTube. And thank you for the luck in future endeavors. Hopefully that's just video production for a long time. Allender? Hope I'm saying that correctly. Wow. Mark just got Lord Mignoned. Oh! I have a habit of saying to answer all my questions, but I also have a habit of kind of poking fun at Mark and a lot of my stuff. And it's all in jest. I don't mean any ill will toward Mark. Mark's a good friend of mine. Mark is the reason I met Molly. Mark is the reason I have a YouTube channel and a life and happiness right now. And Mark is one of the best people I've ever met. He's a very giving man, as you know, all the charity streams and stuff he's done is shown, and all the help he's given to Bob and I along the way, all the entertainment he's provided for, you know, you guys that watch him. It's hard to imagine my life if I hadn't met Mark and talked to Mark. And as much as I make fun of him, or I might say things that make you guys go, wow, Wade, do you have a lot of resentment toward Mark? No. I will owe Mark in my mind for the rest of my life, for the life he's given me. And there's not much I can do for him other than, you know, continue to be a friend, play games with him or whatever. But in my mind, I owe Mark for everything. I would not be where I am without him, so I might mignon him sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's hard to imagine a better friend than Mark. So that's all I'll say about Mr. Markiplier. Don't tell him I was nice. I'll never believe you anyway. Hey, hide the evidence. Nerdy Redneck says, will someone please make their screams of rage into a song? Please? If you guys want to. If somebody goes and makes screams of rage from, I don't know, was this Mark, Jack, Bob, and I, or was this Pat, Gar, JP, and I? I never know who I'm making rage. A lot of people. But if you guys go and you make a big mix of all of us screaming and raging, I'll retweet you. As long as I see it. I hope I'll see it. But yeah, go ahead. It is there for the taking. If you guys want to do creative things like that, I'm more than happy to see what you all do. That being said, don't go out and just steal my content and upload it and stuff like that. Don't go re-upload Rust with Friends from 10 years ago and try to monetize it. Don't be that person. But if you want to make something creative, like a song out of our rage, or animations, or whatever it is you guys want to do like that, just share it with me. You know, let me see what you guys have created. Nicholas Gennari says, you'd think that by this point they'd make sure Wade didn't host. They don't know. Some games like Move or Die, it feels like the host matters. On like Golf with Friends and such, or Ultimate Chicken Horse, I've not noticed it being as big of an issue. So sometimes hosting makes a difference, but sometimes it doesn't. Ultimate Chicken Horse, I had an advantage when we first started playing because I had played it before, and Mark, Bob, and Jack hadn't. Pat, Gar, and JP had touched it a little bit. Obviously, I've recorded with them first. Golf with Friends, I feel like we've had some pretty balanced games. I'm naturally decent at that because I'm semi-good with like angles and things like that in my mind, so I can figure out where things are gonna. Now you give me an odd-shaped ball and it's all luck. Those games are all luck, but it's not always the host that wins. Sometimes I'm just good at games every now and then, and once in a blue moon. Not a Gar blue moon, but a blue moon. Legend by Design says, Out of curiosity, what is your upload schedule, Wade? I never really know what times you upload. Thanks for all you do. I feel like I've answered this one a few times, but I'll go ahead and answer it again. Some days my schedule is not as I hope it is because either I oversleep because I'm up too late, or different things come up, like I've got to run out and I don't have a chance to schedule the video. But as a general rule of thumb, my goal is to upload my first video between 3 and 4 p.m., second video between 5 and 7 p.m. on weekdays. Weekends is sometimes around that, but if I'm feeling ambitious, I'll try to post a little bit earlier because a lot of you guys are home on the weekends, and that way I can give you the video a little bit earlier in the day because you don't have to wait for school to be out to watch something. So sometimes on weekends I try to post a little bit earlier, but as a general rule of thumb, you're pretty safe looking around, I would say like 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. I should have videos up by those times. So hopefully that helps. I need a perfect schedule, but right now I'm a bum and I don't have one. So that's the best I can say as far as that goes. Anthony Boma says, Boma? The physics are based off of the shape of the ball. The invisible wall you thought you were hitting was really just a corner of the tetrahedron being on that side and creating almost a fulcrum. That makes sense. But whenever I'm raging at a game, I'm one of those people that has a bad habit of blaming the game for my stupidity and terribleness at the game. Because like even in Call of Duty and things like that, which is why I don't post Call of Duty on my channel, when I play a game like that or a shooter like that, I like to yell and scream and hiss about how I got screwed over, and then I go back and I see footage of how I'm like shooting 3 feet to the left and this guy's had 10 minutes to aim at me and shoot back. So sometimes whenever I'm upset, I don't say the most logical things because out of frustration, it's easier to project my rage onto the game than it is myself. And that's a fault that I have. It is, but I'm not trying to justify it, just explaining it. But it is good to know, and it makes sense that whenever you use weird shaped balls, they're gonna screw you. I feel like I just channeled my inner JP with that weird statement I just said. Huh. I think we might be on our last comment here. Shadow Messenger X says, golf with friends, and the sequels, golf without friends, golf with people that I used to know, and golf with people that hate me. That's kind of like move or die. Move or die with friends. Move or die with 2 people that are okay and Gar. Move or die with I hate everything and die. Everything. Please. I hate games. Golf with friends is kind of getting to that point, but I still have a lot of fun with it, but I guess I come out ahead a decent amount, which is probably why Gar is always eager to play move or die, because he always wins. Huh. It's amazing how whenever you're really good at something, you want to keep playing it and everyone else doesn't. Maybe I should drag everyone into a not move or die. Maybe I should drag everyone into another golf with friends soon. I have fun with life. I need to make Mark, Jack, and Bob play golf with friends too, because I would love to hear them rage. I love hearing everyone rage. I'm a sick man. I probably need help. But it's a lot more fun if I don't get it and you guys get to see me make everyone rage, right? Right? Yeah. Alright guys, well thank you so much for all the wonderful comments. I'm sorry if your comment didn't make it in. I will try to do better next time. I feel like we got a lot of cool people in here this time around. Great comments. And if you would like to see your comment in this video, make sure you comment on videos posted starting with this one up until the next comments video, which will be a week or 2 from today. Next Wednesday might be the next reading your comments video. Should be. Unless I do my mail video then, and in which case it'll be the week after. We'll figure it out. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, stay tuned for whatever comes next. Until next time. See ya, guys.